Hello, welcome back to a new series. I say this is the second time recording an episode for this series. Yes, welcome back. We are here with our Halloween series. Sadly, I have content, but it's all black screens. I don't know what happened with the recording software, but somewhere along the lines, I must have tabbed out accidentally or something. But the video doesn't show anything. It's a pure black screen, which means you're not going to know what I did, and you're going to miss what I did. Fortunately, I only did one coaster, and I didn't really miss out on a lot. Mostly just like trees and stuff, and a rundown of how the series is going to work. Well, I had audio for it, but yeah, I just didn't have the I need to get rid of my fucking there you go. I just didn't have any video footage. So here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and is this even working, dude? Is this even on? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. So I guess I'll tell. So this series is meant to be a mini series. It's meant to go on for 5 or 6 episodes, much like my PlanCo Poke Coaster series, except it is for a mini park. It might be more episodes. I don't really know. It depends on how many episodes I can get live and how frequent I can upload them. The plan is to get this whole series finished by the end of October. Halloween, much like I did for a Christmas series last year. I can't believe that was a year ago, that was ages ago. But the plan is to have 2 kids coasters, 2 adult coasters, and a couple of flat rides. Nothing too simple, nothing too advanced, nothing too simple. And the idea was just to have a mini park. That was pretty much it. One that people could come to for a small fee and just enjoy themselves. Last episode, or the original episode that I recorded for this is going to be the first episode now. But the first recording of the first episode, all I did was get the terrain done. I placed a lot of these plants down, and we went ahead and we built this coaster. It's nothing super fancy. Trees. We've got some decorations around, like skeletons. The idea is that the skeleton gives the idea that the skeleton can walk down the path and catch the guests in the queue. We got this here as well for it as well. We got a couple of nothing fancy, just literally a couple of trees here and there and some plants. I do want to get some more plants down. I haven't actually placed that many plants. I've got them all favorited here, but it's not meant to be. It's super plant infested. It's a area for what's the word I'm looking for? It's just a queue, right? So it doesn't need to have a crap ton of detail. I just hate. I was saying it in the episode. I absolutely hate. I hate blank, plain, clear bits of grass, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, I can't fill everything up all the time. You know, because it takes up too much. It takes up too much time and effort. So I'm better off just doing this. You know, getting a couple of plants in here and there, like so. I do want to get in. Probably I could get in one of these actually. There we go, that's better. Okay. Yeah, so we built this coaster. We've got like it's kind of gives like a haunted house vibe. You know, haunted house in the middle of the coaster. It's meant to be like a cemetery grave area. You'll see why in a bit. But this is kind of like the middle house on the top of the hill. We have here the station. I have not really bothered with the interior. I decided that I didn't really feel like station interior is important. You know, yes, guests are going to see it, but it doesn't need to be anything super fancy. You know, it's just here. They're literally going to be on it for for a couple of minutes, so that they can go ahead and can I pick this up? Oh, there you go. So they can go ahead, hop on a ride, and that is literally all they're meant to do. You know, but here we are. Yeah, so it's literally just got a couple of rocks sticking in. I do want to correct it, but like because of the rocks that I've used, it's kind of hard. Like if I do this, you see what I mean? Like it's gonna stick through. Unless I do this and then bring this one down and across. still sticks out. No, yeah, it does stick out. Where's this rock belong to? Oh, it's this one. I could actually probably just try to get rid of that one. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't want to really give it too much interior. I feel like it's not necessary for this thing. Again, I don't really need this rock here either. Yeah, I feel like it's just unnecessary. I don't really need all of this to have a ton of detail in the station. You're not going to be in the station. We're not going to be looking at the station. You're going to be seeing the exterior, aren't you? Like, that's the plans. You're not meant to see the interior of everything. Maybe like if I've got a couple of shops and stuff, that's different. But like everything else, no, we don't need that. So I'm just going to move these rocks, just budge them around a little bit, so they're not sticking through so much. Nice, nailed it. Okay. Yeah, I might put a couple of lights in here, just so it looks better at night time, but that's literally as far as I'll go. I haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. I haven't really decided. The idea is meant to have a haunted, like, creepy vibe in it, so it's fine. Yeah, so we did that, and then we've got the actual coaster. It's a very simple coaster, just a simple kiddies coaster, nothing too intense. It's actually got pretty low ratings, but it's a family coaster, so it's not meant to have things. It's called the Wailing Wendigo. It's got a custom track as well for it, which I thought was cool. And again, I'll give you a rundown of the exterior, the area around the coaster. So obviously you've got the trees, and other than that you've got a couple of greys. The idea is to have a giant spider, and then a bunch of spiders, crows. It's kind of like almost like a spider's nest, you know. And then you can hear a bit of the music as well. I thought it looked really cool. So we've got that. And over here we've got a crypt or a mausoleum, whatever you call it. A couple of skeletons. They are not biologically correct, but it's close enough, you know. For example, that doesn't even look remotely right, having the arm there and the skeleton head. In fact, I'm actually gonna that I will change. It's not even I can deal with that. There we go. Better. No, it looks like at least it looks like you're trying to get out. Okay. Yes, it's just a crypt or mausoleum, whatever you want to call it. Nothing too advanced. A couple of candles, which have got hand bones. I thought it was kind of a cool effect that it gave. And then you got a coaster. I haven't put too many lights and stuff on, so I'm not going to show you what it looks like at night time. That will be something that you see at the end. We got our first flat ride. The idea is to have a cottage around this flat ride. Like the interior of a cottage, maybe like have a cottage and then a courtyard. I haven't really decided. It's probably going to be just a cottage, but it's going to be on the inside of the cottage, which means it's going to probably change the positioning and that stuff. And then here we've got our track ride, which is going to be a haunted house. I haven't built much. This is kind of just a guideline for me, so I know exactly where I'm taking this build. And it will just be standard brown as well. It wouldn't be purple, because purple, let's be honest, it is a bit not right. And there you go with that. Yeah, so this will be haunted house with detail on the outside, and then the inside is going to have a bunch of animatronics and haunted scary scenes is the plan. But yeah, that's literally it. This area here is going to be a food courtyard. That is something that I might end up doing in this episode, because I am going to do a time lapse for you. Because you want some content from me. You're not just gonna want a recap and that be like, oh, that's my first episode, because that's a pretty crap episode. I'm sorry, I've got a really bad cough. Jeez, I'm joking. So yeah. But yeah, so what I'm going to go do, I'm going to try and get some kind of recording done for you guys. I'm probably only going to do an hour or two. I don't really know. It's really not going to be a lot. I think what we're going to do is, I've given you a recap of this. We're going to do the food courtyard area, and that will probably be it. I mean, it's quite a lot for the first episode. I might get some kind of borderline, like some border kind of for the cottage that's going to be here. I haven't quite decided just yet what I'm going to do about that. This whole land area is going to have to be expanded as well, because I have not given it enough room. But yeah, I am going to go ahead and move this actually, because I feel like this is a good place for Horror Heights. I have no idea what I'm going to do to Horror Heights to make it like have a haunted theme. I haven't really figured that part out. But we're gonna probably stick it here. I think it's a good place to stick it. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I guess I'll see you guys after that. So enjoy the time lapse, enjoy the music I have in the background, and I shall catch you all after time lapse. Enjoy it. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. How long was it? I think it's like a couple of hours. I think altogether I spent. Oh, I just made a mess everywhere. Damn it. Yeah, I think I was like half an hour worth of time lapse footage for you guys. Like I said, I did say it wasn't going to be short because I've already spent 6 hours on this the past couple of days. I'm gonna get this video uploaded, so here we are. I think overall we made solid. We made a bit of progress. That's what you do. Like when you play this game, you do it not expecting to make a ton of progress. But yeah, we did the seating area, which I am really happy with. I really like the look of it. It's nice and clean. I really rate it. Solid seating area, so when they eat all their food and stuff. Still really ill, guys. You good? Jeez. Yeah. So it's just a nice seating area for them if they want to chill for a bit and eat their food and drink, which is pretty cool if you ask me. And then we did these buildings. Again, nothing too simple. They're not meant to be super advanced. It's just standard buildings, standard windows, and yeah, nothing too fancy. I still haven't decided if I'm going to keep these bits, these thingies, cast stone brick decorative. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with that. Maybe if I like reinforce them with like pillars and stuff. If I was to go like this and grab wooden beams of some sort. What have we got? We've got that one we used. If we've got something in here that I can use. Try not to cough. Coughs too much. Let's have a shot. We've got these. Kind of want something a little bit less thick, a bit more thin. These. I want to do it this colour. Yeah, the roofs that I chose, like, for this building don't really stick out or anything, so. I don't know how I feel about these. I think they definitely help, like for sure, but I don't think they help enough to me to go ahead and say, yeah, we'll do that, you know. We do need to go down further because I don't really like it. I'm gonna get rid of them. That's fine. Yeah, so this is the buildings. Like I said, super simple. They're not meant to be advanced. Like, it's just standard buildings. I think I tried to spend too much time to make things look good. I had too much. I tried to add like detail, which is fine, but I add detail which makes it too much. You know. I think it ends up looking worse in the long run. I've always been that bad with detailing when it comes to buildings, but I think it's nice and simple. I think I just need to be a bit more simple when it comes to buildings. I just hate plain walls. Like, it's just ugh. Like if I look at here, like these plain walls, like I hate it. I absolutely hate the black plain wall. I think it looks crappy. But yeah, so we did that. We did these. So we've got info. I've all given them funny names, or say funny names, just names. They've all got drinks. We've all got their own names as well, which you would have seen tons. But I did it so quick, you probably wouldn't have seen me. We got half masks because they're hats, and I thought. They're not a complete mask, but they're half of a mask, I guess. They cover the top half of your head, they cover the bottom though. Monster Brains, just burgers. Forget Trick is a joke because, you know, trick or treat, so they either get tricked or pranked or they get candy or sweets if you're from the UK, which I am, so I don't know why I said candy first. But so it's trick or treat. Treat means you get sweets. So I thought Forget Trick. It's a good name for a sweet shop. We got Gundamar's Eggnog. I've actually named it different. Yeah, it's got 2 G's, but this side's only got 1 G. 1 L. There we go. It's just a coffee shop. But I gave it some water. That's just Americano, cappuccino. No, Americano, espresso, cappuccino, mocha, and then I think that was decaf. So I've given them funny names. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we did. And then we got this. Like I said, I showed you that. I think this took a bit of time. Not a ton. It's just the little things that you do that adds up over time, you know. If I had more time, I would have done a lot more. We'd have had a lot more done. But I'm happy with what we did today. We made big progress for this first episode. That's quite a lot for the first episode, I think. Anyway, Next episode we'll go ahead and we shall make this, do something with this. I don't know if I'm gonna make a cottage or what. Maybe start working on this. This is gonna take a couple of episodes, maybe 3 episodes. Depends on how I go about doing it. Then I want to get another coaster in. I want to do another coaster. I want to do at least one coaster in an episode if I can. So expect another coaster from me in the next episode. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. Hopefully this one works out a little bit better and we don't lose all of that content that I've done. I think it's just, I don't think it's my own, I think it's the editing software. I haven't got a super good I use Blender for my editing software, so yeah, I haven't got Adobe Premiere or not. However, that is something that I could have in the future because I'm going to university and I'm entitled to some Adobe software, so I could get Premiere if I wanted to. But we don't need to worry about that now. So, sorry for the coughs. Yeah, thanks so much again. I hope you did enjoy today's episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe as well. I do want to again apologise for the fact that I did lose content for you guys. You didn't get to see me build the first coaster, but I didn't get a lot done in considering the amount of time I put into the episode. So it's not the end of the world. But yeah, thanks so much. I hope you did enjoy. Take care, all of you, and I shall catch you all later.